Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. I want to wish you a happy new year. Hopefully, this new year is going to be better. I know that this past year we went through a lot of things. It's been a little bit of tough and rough, but great things. Great things happening this year. That past was very beautiful. We went through a lot of changes, but the changes in order with your understanding here is about to grow. Powerful things that I'm seeing that it's coming up in the next new year, and it's very interesting how this year 2024 will finish. Great internal work in there. It's talking about great revolutions that it's coming, but we're not talking about revolutions of with people. We're talking about internal self revolution. Interesting will be because right now we are in the process of the new moon. That new moon has a very power in itself. But why is this happening right now at the end of the year? What is this is going to be for us? Made an outlook for 2025. If you can watch it, you can understand it, what I was meaning about the new year, because the new year is going to be incredibly powerful, and we are going to be doing some great things. As long as there's going to be a lot of things, don't look at it the positive or the negative. Look at it for the greatness that it's coming after this. And this is what I want to wish you for the new year. You to be great than the last year. There was this quote there: "If you don't change, there will be no new year. There will be repeating of the same year." So with this kind of like energies at 7 o'clock, we're going to be seeing at this as the moon is going to be pulling out from the sun. And now, since the moon and the sun, that kind of like this energy is coming, it is about like, okay, we see what we need to do. So right now, the moon gave the report of what is the next task for the intuitions to learn. What is it the next things to learn? If you look at it in a properly relationship, where I'm going to send you back into king and kingdoms. I'm gonna get you back into the tribal mode for a little bit. That was it when the chief was ordering to be gathered information of what he needs to happen. That is it. The kings when they sending the spies out there to understanding what is going on under the kingdom around. That is this energies when the king was looking at into her queen is like, "Hey, we need to find this information, but I cannot find it myself. I gotta find something so I can make the proper decisions." But in nowadays, right now, how this energy is going to be applying to your life, that is about this energy of I see what we need to do. I need to how to evolve. We need to look at it within ourselves. And since I'm more making the decisions within me, then I need to gather information of how to do the new things, what kind of new things to do, because the old things they don't do it. And this is how you improve yourself. It's the same things when you realize your car is too old. You're gathering information, so what kind of car you can buy, what kind of things you can get yourself. The same way it is one of the you have in situations at work, what kind of new job where you can improve. But at the same time, if you go back into this place as the tribal mode, as the king's mode, that energy, that information of the new moon that it comes in, it was more applying is what I can do for the people. How can I protect it? How can I serve them better? This is a Capricorn. We're talking about a public service. So with this energy, the moon is going to be going towards Pluto. You're going to finding out when the moon is going to be joining Pluto. That is going to be how the new year is going to be kicked in, pretty much there, because tomorrow the moon, one way or another, in the afternoon is going to be joining Pluto, and it's very powerful moment as a kick in start of the new year. Very powerful moment, very powerful with this. And talking about report at 7 o'clock, we're going to have this energies of that divine energy that it's going toward Jupiter, the growth, the evaluations. There is the force that we getting of revaluations. You're going to be reevaluating the past year relationship. So with this energy at 7 o'clock, the ascendant there is at Sag is going to be going towards Uranus. Everything is related to the universe. Jupiter and Uranus is still retrograde. Mars is still retrograde with these points. And we have this intuition that right now is like, I see the new things, I gotta gathering the informations. I have to go seek it. I have to re-innovate it. I see somebody did it a new job. I have to go ahead and study it. And this is going to be what the energy is going to be basically today. But the moon, at the end of the day, she's going to begin and she's going to be squaring the Min Lilith and squaring Chiron. That is it when you're going to be discovering your shadow self. You see, the intuition one is squaring Lilith. I'm talking about the Min Lilith energy. That is when you actually seeing it, the shadow self interfere, the ego's shadow self, the things that you hide, you don't say to nobody. That is that Lilith to the hiding in there, but you want to see that the hiding things prevent you to do what you need to do, because those hiding things, they take your energy, time, and effort as you're doing this. So without the energies today, later on at 8 o'clock, we're going to see the positiveness with this, because the center is going to be with the sun and the moon, while the inner work is going to be at Scorpio. That is going to create this yacht towards Jupiter, revising the growth, revising the situations in life, particularly in the relationships with the friends and foes. A lot of those friends and foes go back into the tribal mode. Is back in the days, every tribe was fighting another tribes for dominance. That dominance in there from a tribal mode turns into the dominance as the kingdoms were turned, and now that dominance is coming in there. But when you see in a personal level, hopefully you guys understanding this, in a personal level is who's going to dominate it towards you. Your angels, your demons. What kind of energies is going to be dominating within yourself? And as the moon is going to go there, she's understanding that something is not correct, something is not right. So with that energy is going to be pointing out towards Jupiter, how friendly your demons and your angels they can be within you. They are working within yourself. So with this energies at 9 o'clock, the things is going to be a little bit more interesting because that is going to be opposing Mars. But you already know how this goes. The inner work, the mid heaven, it's still at Scorpio, the shadow, the underworld. That is a sextiling Pluto, trining the North Node, trining Mars. Mars is trining the North Node. As you see it, this masculine energies there is like, okay, we got to refrain from actions because the actions that it's there, are they serving? Okay. It is kind of like, is the angels they're going to be talking to you because they're going to serve? Is the devils and you, the demons in you, the shadow selves in you, can you be overcome it in there? So with this process, with these energies, ascendant is going to be showing up towards Uranus. You're going to get this because that energy that it comes in, particularly with Uranus, is I need a new informations. Okay, this is what this side dishes, like a two satellite dishes. That's where it presents Uranus that comes in there like antennas. It's coming in, and the energy is going down into the Earth, the circle that it represents. But the Earth is also here, the head of yours. Okay, this is your world. All right. We're not only talking about the gravity on Earth, but you also part of this gravity on Earth is this is here. So with that interesting energies, the evaluations is going to be a lot. And in the next hour, since the midheaven is going to be at Sag and opposing Jupiter, is about like that's not friendliness. I'm not balanced. I'm not balanced between my what I want to do and the things that it's coming in. I don't see the balance between the angels and the devils within me, and I'll have the dualities in there. So with that energy, Saturn says, like, wait a minute, do you understand that either the one and the other they're coming to you to make you better? The one shows your weaknesses, the other shows your strength. And now you begin to realizing that whatever good or bad happening into your life, it is for you to evolve. And with this balance that you're going to be creating within the energies, is going to be always challenged. Don't be discouraged not to be challenged, because everything that it's going there is going to come into you for a purpose. And those are the purposes you to learn. As the ascendant is going to be passing by Saturn and it's going to be moving into Pisces, the energies towards Mercury, who's still slow and crawling in there. I really personally wish he can be get out of this because this opposing Jupiter right there and squaring Saturn is basically unbearable because the people don't want to hear the things they need to hear. Okay, they don't want to hear anything right now. It's like it's so much. It's like I don't want to do this. I just want peace, right? I want a comfort zone. And with this being set in there, it shows that there's something needs to be healed. Here is the part in there that needs to be healed is Mercury sextiling the min Lilith, but he is trining Chiron. But today we are going to have the moon, which is the moon is going to be over here. So here is a Lilith and here is a Chiron, and they are T-squaring. He's going to be showing you the shadow self. The shadow self in the relationships. Okay? Every relationship there that you have, the relationship with yourself, about others, the relationships with others. And with this being said, here you're going to have this revelation how good you were in the past year and how good you can change for the new year. What do you want to change? Those of you that have the new year resolution, pay attention to that resolutions. If you wrote a resolution from the last year, what did you achieve? What did you get? Did you reach your goals? How far are you with the new goals? And what you need to do for the new year? Because this new year is a great event. Great events. We're going to have a lot of things. They're going to move forward. They're going to show the way forward. Then they're going to send us back. And we're going to have this little bit of dancing going on in the next 2 years. But that will be the positiveness of this dance. Because we are standing still, nothing moves, nothing shifts. We're not engaging with the energies, and the energies cannot move. And the energy says, if you don't want to move, I'll kick your butt. I'll move you. I will shake the things up in your life. I will twist this, I will twist that. And you're like, okay, but I have to move. Yes, you do. Because nothing grows in the comfort zone. Neither the energies can be moving in there. So with this energy is going to be affecting the subconscious, but we are going to be seeing it as. All right, 12 o'clock. Midheaven is going with the sun. That energy is beginning to sextile Saturn. You've seen it. You need to go to some places, something more wiser than you are. You're going to be seeking a wisdom within the subconscious. You don't want to talk to people who know how to manipulate. You don't want to talk about people who abusing energies or knowledge, and they're only thinking about themselves and so forth. No, the authority right now sees all this. You want to go to some place that you want to be wisdom. to gain the wisdom of how to navigate from now on, because things did not work the old way. So, with that energies of the intuition, next hour, uh, the midheaven is going to be passing by the moon, and now you understanding the inner work that you need to seek and see it. We're talking about that T squaring with Lilith and Chiron. The moon is at 17 degrees, and the Lilith is at 20 degrees, and Chiron is at 19 degrees. This kind of like a trines, particularly we're talking about in personal chart reading, that it's talking about the mother cannot heal the shadow from within. It's carrying it in itself. That usually talks about this avoidance, in a way, personality, lack of helping others, but also can talk about totally about this toxic environment that is been learning and possessed from within. And that is it, that energies that it's within the shadow self. This is what you're hiding. You're hiding the toxicity within you. Okay. And this toxicity is gonna kind of like it comes out. It says like you cannot go evolve for this. And now the moon is like I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna figure out how to change. I'm gonna be go figure out what I need to improve. That it is the power that you are gonna be understanding. All right, the next hour, the midheaven is going to be passing by Pluto. It's opposing Mars. Of course, I'm tired of talking about Mars in these positions. Mars has been opposing transformations, and people who are opposing the transformations, sooner or later, are coming back to that transformations. Okay, you're opposing something. You're choosing one extreme, and within one extreme, the things cannot be the way they are. So the lack of balance is going to come from the growth. As you understanding the power of the growth, as the ascendant in Jupiter, they're going to be coming in together. There is these divine energies towards the sun. The authority is still looking at that. She's like, I'm looking at for this divine. Back in the days, that was one of the gods was talking to the kings. And they were waiting for this divine solutions there. But now you as a king or a queen within yourself, you're going to be learning this intuition, and this wisdom that you're going to. And that was that communications during the new moon that you had on that relationship. Is like, you know what? We need to talk about this. That also it's internal process within yourself that helps you to grow. All right, next hour, that is going to be at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The midheaven is with Venus. Powerful moment within the ascendants, a powerful energies with Mercury. You're talking, and you have to be talking with the love. There, since that love there, it's given to Mercury, and Mercury is the one that makes the connections and the healing energies between within you, between Lilith and a Chiron. Because right now the intuition is like, I don't wanna talk with the bad stuff about me. I wanna continue hiding them. I don't wanna be getting into this and the love inside of it, but where is the love? You're not talking about what hurt you, what traumatized you, and then you're hurting people. And now the love, where is the love with this? So some of you may be experiencing situations that you're hurting your loved ones because of this not talking about the shadow side with you. What are you not doing it in there? What is your original thoughts? Right here in your head. It comes out like that song. In your head, in your head. You guys know what I'm talking about. So with this energy at 4 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at Cancer. I spoke about this yesterday. The family, you're going to see these energies now. That is opposing the moon, and with this T squaring and opposing the moon, the intuition is going to be putting into kind of like challenges. You're going to be feeling like putting into this kind of like a jar, and you're squeezed. It's the same way the tectonic plates in the earth when they are opposing is squishing, the magma is going to flow somewhere else. This is why when we have a season change and temperature is changing, we have these volcanoes usually around November, December. Yep. So in January. You understand it. All those laws that we have as an energy, that is also applies what it is within us. All right. The ascendant the next time is going to be at Cancer, the end of Cancer. The midheaven is going to be with Neptune. And with this energy towards Pluto is very interesting because that energy from the ascendant is sextile Uranus. Uranus is sextile Neptune. Neptune is sextile in Pluto. All these energies right there. It's kind of like an umbrella over you. Okay? You see it that when you have the family is supposed to protect its family members. But with this kind of like of energies, as the way it goes, the ascendant is right now, it is opposing the moon. Whereas the mother in this case? We talked about that yesterday. So right now the moon is looking at into Uranus. She's gonna be looking at, she's gonna be trining Uranus, is gonna be like, universe helps me. And that right there begins to activate. You're asking the divine to comes in, the energies from the universe, informations from above, from the universe to come towards you. This is the greatest things can happen to you. All right, next hour, that's going to be at 6 p.m. The midheaven is going to be at the areas between the North Node and Chiron. And the ascendant is going to be passing by Mars. That energy is going to be continue to be great in a way because it's focused on the North Node. That focus on the North Node is going to bring a lot of things. But the inner world that is at the areas, that is going to be squaring the sun. It's basically like, don't do it right now. Okay? You should stay away of authority of things, because right there when you put your ego authority in there, as the sun of the Capricorns does, down that ego, it becomes this dominance, this toxic Capricorn energy. While what is, when you hold it back, you hold it in your power and you put that public servant there. Now you become the hero. Now you become that archetype, the doctor who saves the life. Now you become the policeman who catches the criminals. Now you become the nurse that saves the life. Now you become the firefighter that got that fire, because you can control there you. You can understand how and to proceed within your environment. The same as the politicians, they're understanding all this. Because the politicians, they have a lot to do with Capricorn. It's a government, okay? Governance. That's how it goes. All right, with that being said, at 7 p.m., the midheaven is going to be pretty much exiting areas. Still is going to be squaring the moon there, because the moon, it's about 21 degrees of Capricorn. Your me part with this. Okay? Me. But that me is also squaring Mars. So what do you do with that me part? Where are you at? How you're going to feel when you win things for your ego and you satisfied yourself, but you're hurting people? And how are you going to feel when you're helping a lot of people, and then a lot of people send you good positive energies? That right there is about you. You thinking about yourself, about those positions. All right, 8 o'clock. Midheaven is going to be a Taurus, powerful energies with the sun. There is beautiful time, because authority has to protect the earth. That's what the authority is, to protect what you create. It's the same way in a tribal mode. The leader had to protect its tribe. does everything for the tribe, even if he has to die. Okay. When are we talking about the king have to protect its kingdom? How about you? What are you protecting? What are you serving as in that? For getting at that material. And this is coming in, it's like, let's construct this, let's reconstruct this, let's make this. It's about the material world. Let's build something new. Let's build something that has never been before. You know, this is the same way. Why did the greatest wall of China has been made to protect there, right? So with this energy, the ascendant that is at Leo, okay, where the kingdoms and the king's zodiac sign is, we have these divine energies that it's coming from Neptune and the moon. And the moon is sending that signal. That's where we need. Okay? That's what we are going to need. You see, now you're changing that. I am the king and everyone will do what I said. It's like I serve as a king. Servant, because the king is serving to its people. You see, that is when you look at it within yourself, how you're gonna be. That changes these transitions of us. I transiting within me, so I can be able to serving as in the humanity within the new age of Aquarius. Because guess what? I understand what I'm standing at, and I can choose what to choose. Okay, I can choose what to choose. That is a different kind of power because you're working from it is what it is. I can choose how to act and react by knowing my consequences. All right. Next hour at 9 o'clock, the midheaven is going to be with Uranus. Powerful energies right there. It's trining the moon. It's trining Pluto. It's sextiling the North Node. Sextiling Mars. Everything is piling it up. You get the point. You understand that the universe created all this, and now you're part of that. One way or another, you are playing a role within this kind of life. And with these energies here, you're going to be seeking it, that shadow, that shadow self that it's going to become Zen. Because in the next hour at 10 o'clock, we are having a midheaven with Jupiter. Again, that friendliness, that growth that it needs to be within, that squaring towards Saturn and this Virgo situations. That's what I said. That right now it's kind of like a rough for those four zodiac signs, because this duality shows up that you're shifting like this, right? And going on all the time like this and there. What are you achieving? Where are you moving? Where you are going? And by fighting with all those dualities, you have a rough times because you don't know how to proceed. Should I do this? Should I do that? When you become to be awakened and aware of, then when you understand the consequences, then you move. Then you move. Okay, because you're not going to any of these dualities. Okay, your understanding of that energy is going to be able to heal a lot of the process. This is the inner work when you basically go out, meditate, or taking this meditations, vibrational sleeps. There, you go out for a walk or however you do to be within yourself, and this is how you heal those patterns in there that you need to be fixing. All right, 11 o'clock, that's a 1 hour before the new year. The ascendant is going to be at 27 degrees of Virgo. The midheaven is going to be at still at Gemini. There, the midheaven it's 26 degrees. That squaring towards the North Node, towards Neptune, and towards the old past life experience, as we having the North and the South Node. They're both going to be switching signs. You're going to be feeling this shift right now because they are in the last minute of Libra areas. We're going to be switching to what? To Virgo and Pisces. So another beautiful shift that it's going to be coming in. But we cannot do this shift until the moon, it doesn't pass by the North Node, because she's going to put the attentions in there. Are you done? Are you finished it? Did you accomplish it? And with that energy of are you finished, are you accomplish it, you're going to be entering the new year, which is in the new year. What interesting will be that the inner work, the midheaven, it's going to be at 10 degrees. The sun is at 10 degrees. And that is the oppositions of Cancer, Capricorn, while the square, it's going to be with the true Lilith that is at 7 degrees at Libra. And now that energy is there, I was talking about these relationships that you need to fix within yourself. As the moon right now, it's working with the mean Lilith, the sun is working within the true Lilith. Your authority should be authenticity. And that's how you need to be to create a better family, because that midheaven from Cancer, it's trining Saturn, and Saturn is sextiling the sun. You see, everything that it's orchestrated, it is about to set up a very new beginning, a very new, powerful energies that we're going to be, and that's how we're going to be entering the new year. And tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be having that energies as the moon and Pluto's going to be coming. Powerful energies. It's coming, and particularly if you have something at the end of Libra, there, that is those divine energies towards the North Node. This is that divine energies between the end of Libra, the beginning of Aries. I got my relationship instead of oppositions. I got divine energy. Okay, so take a look at it. What do you have to shift? What do you have to get in there? And thinking about it of what is your resolution? How much did you finish of the last year resolutions? What did you promise to yourself to complete? And if you don't finish something, don't beat yourself up. But write a new bucket list. Okay, guys, write a new bucket list and go after it. Go change, go improve yourself, and get to work. Because your happiness is in your hands, but also allowing the universe to guide you. That is a whole another kind of like a gift to you about this life. And hopefully, guys, you're using it. Okay, and that's where it goes from me to you guys. I want to say thank you. I appreciate you for your support, and I will see you next year. Be loved, guys.